Tonight, live from the Ruben Rodriguez Coliseum in Bayamon, Puerto Rico, it's Miss Universe 2001, hosted by Ellie Pearson and Naomi Campbell, and introducing 77 of the world's most beautiful women.
Loaded up a good thing to see the way she feels. Faster than a Sosa home run, she's gonna get a little hot fire. Look at her now, she wants to take the wheel. She said to dirty dog, she wants to rock the bop and take it home. Why am I gonna play so many times? It goes this way. Sometimes I feel like going down, down. Walk like a loaded man. Get the bone to the bone, the bone, the bone soul. Move like a thing, swing like a thorn. Jiggy, jiggy, mama, till you break the dawn. You know the rocket, shock it, and rock it till you drop to the bone, you don't stop. From dusk till dawn, I wonder how she feels dancing around with my love. Well, I'm still waiting for a pop, pop, fire up that full swing. Well, lifting and cock heels. Look at her now. She wants to rock the pop and take it home, take it home, take it, take it, take it home. Here we go, here we go. So many times it goes this way. Remember how we were? Do you remember summer days? Sometimes I feel like going down. Walk like a loaded man. Get the bump to the bump, the bump, the bump soul. Move like a thing, swing like a thorn. Do you jig it, mama, till you break the dawn? You load a rocket, you shock it, you rock it till you drop it. Walk like a loaded man. Walk like you can turn the dam. Slip into the floor like a sweet cologne. Ooh, sweet. Do you dig it, mama, till you break it down? You love to rock it, shock it, and rock it till you drop it. Oh, you don't stop. Rock it, rock it, rock it, don't stop. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome to the continent of Puerto Rico. Are you ready? It is definitely an honor for me to be here. Ladies and gentlemen, just keep it simple. And now, two of the most beautiful ladies in this planet. We're talking about Elle Macpherson and Naomi Campbell.
Thank you so much, Ricky. Bienvenidos, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to Miss Universe 2001.
Ever since the delegates arrived, the whole island has played host to one of the biggest celebrations around, the crowning of Miss Universe.
Here they are, the 77 international delegates, each dressed in their native costume.
Let's meet the delegates from South America.
Argentina, Bolivia, Brasil, Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, Paraguay, Perú, Uruguay, Venezuela.
Here are the delegates from Europe.
Belgium, Bulgaria, Czech Republic, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Hungary, Ireland, Italy, Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Portugal, España, Sweden, Switzerland, Ukraine, Russia.
Now, the women of Asia and the South Pacific.
India, Japan, Korea, Malaysia, New Zealand, Northern Marianas, Philippines, Singapore, Taiwan, Thailand.
Introducing the delegates from the Mediterranean.
Croatia, Cyprus, Egypt, Greece, Israel, Lebanon, Malta, Slovak Republic, Slovenia, Turkey, Yugoslavia.
Now, the women from the nations of Africa.
Angola, Botswana, Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Zimbabwe.
Introducing the delegates from North and Central America.
Canada, Mexico, USA, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, Panamá.
Now, the delegates from the islands of the Caribbean.
Antigua and Barbuda, Aruba, the Bahamas, Czech Republic, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, Turks and Caicos, U.S. Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico.
Here are the choices in random order. First up, Spain.
Spain's experience as a runway model is in sharp contrast to her upbringing in a small farming village.
Next we have Venezuela.
Bilingual in Spanish and English, Venezuela hopes learning additional languages will launch a career in media.
Come join us, Nigeria.
From a family of 8 children, Nigeria is about to enter university to study mathematics and computer science.
Fourth is Israel.
The youngest of 4 siblings, Israel is an accomplished singer, dancer, and championship runner.
Halfway there, Greece.
A sought-after model, Greece is also an artist and painter in the pursuit of a degree in graphic design.
Let me see. India.
India is currently a VJ for MTV Asia and has been accepted as a pilot into the Indian Air Force.
Next, Russia.
Last year, Russia realized one of her lifelong dreams when she visited the ancient pyramids and the Sphinx.
Our 8th wonder, USA.
USA hopes to be a trailblazer for women in the field of broadcasting as a sportscaster or sideline reporter.
2 to go. Vive la France!
France is currently in nursing school with plans to enter the field of pediatric medicine.
And the 10th and final spot goes to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico comes from a family of musicians and has been training in dance, voice, and modeling since the age of 8.
And there they are. The top 10.
Well, there are obviously a lot of women here tonight.
It's the 50th anniversary of the Miss Universe competition, and right now I'm surrounded by 5 former crown winners. We have Mexico, Puerto Rico, Finland, and 2 ladies from Venezuela, right? Now, real quickly, tell me about your thoughts of tonight's show, the 50th anniversary.
Well, it's just bringing back so many memories and just enjoying the show. It's very exciting to be the hosting city. Puerto Rico is the center of the universe, and we're very proud to have all these beautiful women join themselves as sisters in this spirit of competition.
I'm really excited to be taking part at one of the greatest gala events in the world.
It is wonderful. How about Venezuela?
Winner Miss Universe has a lifetime experience and it's forever. It's a great moment. And now I am mother, I have a son, and I have to tell him that to be Miss Universe is not up in the stars, it's in reality, and it's discipline and hard work.
It's right here in Puerto Rico.
Also, it's wonderful because right now we're celebrating the 50th anniversary of Miss Universe, and it's a great moment to be all together and celebrate that with all this honor to be here in Puerto Rico. I think it's going to be the wonderful Miss Universe.
I think you're right. And as you all know, ladies, one thing that's never changed about Miss Universe is the rule that in order to compete, you have to be a woman. Now, if you've been following the rumor mill, you've probably been a little curious about one particular delegate who's caused some to wonder, shall we say. And earlier this week, I had a chance to speak with the 100% woman at the center of it all, France. Is there anything you want to say to the world that you haven't said already? Is there anything that you want to address and say, wait a minute, I was never a man. Look at me, I'm a beautiful woman, I'm a delegate.
I was never a man. I 100% natural. No one to
Me too. Me both of us, 100% natural. Well, it really is a challenge for any of the delegates to keep their focus under all the pressure that surrounds a night like this, but it's great practice for the winner. Moments after getting the crown, the new Miss Universe will face an international press conference with over 100 journalists. And now the part of the evening that separates the women from, well, the other women.
The delegates compete in 2 categories to decide the top 5. Evening gowns, and first up, the Blue Point swimsuit competition. Each of our top 10 turned up the heat in the videos you're about to see. Let's meet them on the sand and in the jungle. We begin the swimsuit competition with Spain.
Now let's meet Venezuela.
When the delegates took over the beaches here in Puerto Rico, it really turned into a global summit in the sand. Now let's go back to the swimsuit competition and Nigeria.
swimsuit delegates are wearing shoes by Stuart Weitzman. Let's continue the competition with Miss Israel. Coming up, Grammy winners Nguyen.Le and Ricky Martin in an up-close moment with France.
Bella Bonita, Magnifica, Estupenda. No matter which way you say it, we're all talking about the same thing, beautiful. The competition continues. Here is Greece.
Now let's meet India. And now Russia.
You know, you really...
So, you think it's easy modeling swimsuits? Listen, I have worn thousands in photo shoots on the beach and on the runway, and you know what? I never did get used to it. But our delegates make it look effortless. Let's meet USA.
Let's get back in the action with France.
folks, we're going to meet the final delegate in the top 10, Puerto Rico.
Well, there you have it, the top 10 delegates in Blue Point swimsuit competition. Puerto Rico wins the Blue Point swimsuit competition and $3,000 cash prize. Coming up, the evening gown competition.
For the next part of the competition, the delegates have borrowed a thing or two from the world of fashion.
Some will be wearing gowns up from today's top designers.
And others will be dressed in creations by fashion leaders from their native countries.
We present to you now the evening gown competition.
Begin tonight's competition with Spain. Venezuela. Nigeria.
real. Can feel them floating around.
Israel.
All the walls are shaking, we're singing never real. Sweet to see things falling apart. Help me, I'm much into all. I used to dream I was this small. I'm on the rise, so feeling love.
Greece.
But I can't go. Everything's turning out the same. Everything is turning out the same.
India. Russia. USA. France. Puerto Rico. There you have it, the Miss Universe 2001 Evening Gown Competition.
Five fabulous females will continue to compete for the title of Miss Universe 2001. So here they are, in random order. First up, to you the top 5 finalists.
We're down to the final 5, and we're getting closer to crowning Miss Universe 2001. To help make this decision, the judges, remaining delegates, will be asking questions so we can get to know them a lot better. Ladies, you only have 35 questions to answer, so if you hear the bell, you know why. Okay, India, please join me. Please reach in, pick out. Judge number 3, Mark Bauer, question please.
What motivates you and why?
The biggest motivating force in life is your inner self. I, me, myself, motivates myself every day. Because if you can't motivate yourself, nothing ever can. The biggest motivating factor in life is you yourself. Thank you.
How would you best describe your family?
Could you please repeat the question? I didn't
How would
hear
you
you.
best describe your family?
Well, I come from a nuclear family, a very loving and disciplined environment because my parents come from the army and a loving nuclear family.
Thank you, India. Venezuela. Okay, take your lucky. Judge number 8, Mark Anthony, your question, please.
If you could invite one famous person, living or dead, to a dinner party, who would it be and why?
It would definitely be the Dalai Lama because, first of all, my father is a Buddhist and I have learned a lot of Buddhism practices through him, and as a matter of fact, today I am a Buddhist, and I would like to know a lot about how he keeps this eternal peace, which is so incredible, and to teach the whole world that, obviously.
How would you let a man know that you were attracted to him?
I think that he would notice right away just by the way I look at him, at his eyes, and I would definitely smile. I think he would just get the cash right there.
Thank you, Venezuela. Puerto Rico. Dig in. Judge number 7, Tyson Beckford, your question, please.
What is the most important thing in life to you?
The most important thing for me in life is just to be the best that I can be. Each day grow as a human being. Be beautiful inside as well as outside. Just give the best of myself to others and project all the love and spirit of God through me to others.
What is the biggest misconception about beauty?
I didn't hear you, sorry.
What is the biggest misconception about beauty?
I think the biggest misconception about beauty is just trying to find beauty in the outside of the person. You have to go deep in the soul of that person to find true beauty.
Thank you, Puerto Rico. Okay, Greece. Take your shot.
Thank you.
Judge number 6, your question, please, Dianara.
Aside from winning your title, what was the best day of your life?
Η ερώτηση είναι, εκτός από το που κερδίσατε το τίτλο σας, ποιο είναι το πιο όμορφο πράγμα που έχει γίνει στη ζωή σας?
Well, I believe that besides winning my title, the best thing that happened in my life was being part and volunteer in a team that helped the people that were injured from the earthquake that hit Athens in 1999. It was soulful and enriching for my soul experience, and I love that I was able to help people that were in need, and especially children. Thank you very much.
And what are you most afraid of?
Και τι φοβόσαστε το περισσότερο?
Well, I'm trying not to afraid of something. I'm just being myself. I believe in myself, and I'm trying.
Thank you, Greece. Thank you. Okay, USA. we have the name. Judge number 2, Kel Gleason, your question, please.
If you were stranded on a desert island, what one thing would you bring with you and why?
I would definitely take a photo album because my friends and family are so important in my life, and I would want to be able to remember them even though they wouldn't be with me.
Tell us something about your country that most people don't know.
Wow. I think one of the things that most people don't know is that Americans, we love to bring people into our country. We love welcoming people. I live in New York, and we have a lot of tourists, and I think that's something that most people don't know, that we really welcome tourists.
And thank you, USA. Thank you.
Now we take a moment for a little award ceremony within the competition. The recipients of these awards will also win the Hoya Crystal Trophy.
First, Miss Congeniality voted on by all of the delegates for the one who is the most simpatica. This year's Miss Congeniality is Bahamas.
The Clairol Herbal Essences Style Award goes to the delegate with the best overall presentation of personal style with an emphasis on healthy hair. Earlier this week, Clairol held a special competition. And the winner of the Herbal Essences Style Award is Puerto Rico. Well, this is it. The point of no return. The top 5 delegates will be asked the same question, the very one I hold here in my hand. And remember, you have only 35 seconds before you hear the bell. We begin with India, so will the other delegates step over to the listening station and put on the earphones so you don't hear the question. Can you hear me? Okay, I think this is going to work. India, here's your final question. If you had to change one thing about your past, what would that be?
Well, in the past, there was a time when I was bedridden and I was very ill. It took me almost a year to get back on my feet and start walking again, and I missed out a lot in my life. I missed out on the most important years of my life. And if I could change anything about my past, it would be that period of my life, definitely. Thank you.
Thank you, India. Venezuela. Here is your final question. If you had to change one thing about your past, what would that be?
One thing about my past, well, definitely I would not choose anything at all because I am very happy the way I have lived my life up till now. And because the person that I am now is what the past has done to me, so I would be completely different and I wouldn't be proud of who I am.
Thank you. Thank you, Venezuela. Puerto Rico. Here is your final question. If you had to change one thing about your past, what would that be?
I'm trying really to find something that I wouldn't want to pass that in the past, but I really enjoyed all my life, all the good opportunities that I've had, and all those not good that moments, but they've helped me to grow, and I've enjoyed all my life thoroughly, and I thank God for each step that He's given me. I have no regrets.
Thank you, Puerto Rico. Greece. Here is your final question. If you had to change one thing about your past, what would that be?
Η τελευταία ερώτηση είναι αν είχετε την ευκαιρία να αλλάξετε κάτι που έχει γίνει στο παρελθόν σας, τι θα ήταν αυτό?
Well, even though I make mistakes in the past, I try to overcome them. And I don't think it would be something I would like to change in my past, because, you know, you're learning from your past, so you don't make the same mistakes in the future. That's why I love the things that I did and my mistakes. And I'm trying to be the best on the future.
Thank you, Greece. And USA, here is your final question. If you had to change one thing about your past, what would that be?
Actually, I wouldn't change anything about my past. I actually have been through quite a bit of adversity in my life. My parents have been divorced and various other adversities, but I think they have made me the person I am today, and I believe that is a strong, independent woman, and I'm very thankful for that.
Thank you, USA. You all did a great job, ladies. Now it's in the hand of the judges, who will rank the delegates in order of their personal choice. In other words, who, in their minds, will make the best Miss Universe.
All right, this is it. The judges are now making their final decisions. They're doing it at this very moment. Now, Laura, you know exactly what this is like. There's nothing more the girls can say. There's nothing more they can do. This competition is over. What's going through their minds right now?
So they're probably really nervous, and you know, they're reviewing their answers. They're wondering if they left something out, if there's something else that they wanted to say, but I think they did an excellent job.
Now, this moment is probably still fresh in your mind. It was just a year ago. You were right here. How did you deal with it?
You know, I was really, really nervous, but it's important about being in the moment, focusing, keeping your mind open to listen to the question, and then giving out your answer from your gut. And I think that really counts.
All right, fair enough. I know they must be holding their collective breath back there on the stage, so let's send it back that way.
Here they are once again, the 5 finalists. We'll be right back with the one that captures the crown.
Well, it's been quite a night, and we couldn't have done this without the help of some very gracious people.
Please give us a big thank you to the Governor of Puerto Rico, the Honorable Sila Maria Calderon.
Secretary of Economic Development, the Honorable Ramon Contero Frau.
The Mayor of Bayamon, the Honorable Ramon Luis Rivera Jr.
Executive Director of the Puerto Rico Tourism Company, Mr. Jorge Pesquera. And the co-owner, along with CBS, of the Miss Universe organization, Donald Trump. And now Lara Dutta will take her final walk as the reigning Miss Universe.
What a journey this has been. A year filled with emotions, learning, friendship and growth. From meeting presidents to working with children with AIDS, this experience has changed my entire perspective on life. So many people have given me so much, strength, inspiration and the gift of dreams answered. I thank everyone at the Miss Universe organization, the Face-to-Face campaign and the United Nations, as well as the Harvard AIDS Institute for supporting my work with HIV/AIDS. Thank you to Susie, Jake and Kristen for being my angels, and Terry and Linda for being my friends, philosophers and guides. To my country and its people for their warmth and love. To my parents, you are my inspiration and I love you. I stood with faith in my Maker a year ago. I stand with him now and thank him for his blessing as I pass along a wonderful gift to a new Miss Universe.
Finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. Thank you, Mark Ward, of accounting firm Ernst & Young. I have in my hand the name of the woman who will be crowned Miss Universe 2001.
The fourth runner-up for Miss Universe 2001 is India.
The third runner-up is Venezuela.
The second runner-up is USA.
Oh my God. If for any reason the new Miss Universe cannot fulfill her duties, the first runner-up will take over. The first runner-up is Greece.
And so the new Miss Universe 2001 in Puerto Rico. Please take a walk and view Miss Universe 2001.
Thank you, that's it for Miss Universe 2001.
A big thank you to Todd Newton, Ricky Martin, Lele, Lara Dutton, Brooke Lee, and to Fairmont, Puerto Rico.
Good night, everybody, and go home.
American Airlines, the only airline with more room in coach class, and its regional affiliate, American Eagle, proudly transport the 77 delegates from around the world to the beautiful island of Puerto Rico.